Hi guys, and welcome back to part 2 of the Liberty Walk Mustang vlog. I'm down here at Colour Kraft because it's these guys who are going to be fitting and installing the Liberty Walk kit to our Mustang. Now I must say that these guys are not working on just one Liberty Walk project at this moment. They're actually building 2. So what we'll do is we'll head on inside and we'll have a chat with Tim, who's going to explain to us just what he's doing when it comes to cutting the arches of it.
Right guys, here we are. This is the Liberty Walk Mustang. Basically what we have to do to get everything to fit is obviously remove the arch due to it's going on air, it's not fitted yet, but we remove all this to fit the wider arch, which obviously comes out quite wide. We'll put it on in a second just to show you. It's all fitted via riv certs, so it can be fully removable if wrapping or damage or whatever. So it's basically quite a harsh cut. We take about 70mm out of the existing wing. We leave this part in for stretcher just to keep the strength in the bumper. Obviously we have to return here for lock because I think these wheels are something like a 10-inch front by 20, so it's quite a girth on them with a big dish. So the turning radius, this is why this is all removed. Obviously we don't remove anything structural to keep all the body flex to a minimum. I think what we'll do is we'll just pop an arch on, just to give you an idea of actually the girth of what our Liberty Walk car actually adds to a standard Mustang. Let's go. Right, so here we are, Mustang Liberty Walk front arch. As you can see, good quality, made well, fit almost 98% perfect, small amount of obviously trimming on certain bits to get it to fit. But let's bang it on and you'll see just what the girth it adds to the car. Obviously, like I said, these riv certs are perfect because we can just put it on and take it off as many times as you like throughout the car's life. There you go. Like I say, fit really well, minimal trimming, and there you can see just straight away, just actually the girth you're actually getting under there. It's probably a good 50mm wider. Obviously when the air's on we will get full tuck on the front, so it will look amazing. Obviously then we've got splitters that we've fitted on the front with the drop extension replacement of the standard. We then put the blades on, all both fully removable. This one's going to look really cool with the colour contrast that we're going to go for. Won't tell you what it is yet, but I'm sure you'll see it on the final video. So, showing you the front, now we could show you actually a bit of physically cutting out what we have to do to tub the rear. Because obviously we have, I think these are maybe 11.5 rear. Massive wheel. We'll do a little bit of cutting and then we'll same thing again. I've already pre-drilled the arch. We can pop the arch on and just show you just what sort of girth we're going to get. Take 6. Right, so we're on to the rear now. Obviously standard arch. Same thing again, because of the air ride width of wheels we need to carry out what we call a bit of tubbing, which is obviously removing part of the standard quarter panel. Usually about 70mm is more than enough, and obviously we're going to cut down here. We'll remove the outer skin first, leaving the inner, then we'll slice the inner, pull the inner out, put it back up, weld it all back together. That's where your tubbing comes in. Bit of a lengthy process. Front was quite easy due to the fact all we need to do on the front is cut it, leave it, paint it, clean it up. This is a bit more difficult, so we'll just mark it out. Usually about 70mm on here, which is nothing. So rock it round 70mm, taper it off down to say here somewhere. Best thing is to do, we'll just cut it and just watch and see what happens. See if we get somewhere near. Let's go. We just remove the bottom lip first, very lower. That will allow the skins to split. We don't need any of the excess. That's inner and outer split now, so we can get up between. What we'll do is we'll mark it out and then we'll show you literally what we're, when that wants to come up. Alright, so basically now that's the two skins. With a tap of a scraper they'll be split. So what we want to sort of end up with really, to give us room for air, we'll just line it out with this lining tape just to sort of show. I mean, I'm going to go somewhere like, say this, if the tape sticks. There's my phone. Someone always wants to butt in on the action. That's it, full split. Now we'll cut round. Obviously this is going to be the height of the arch, obviously to where the tubbing will go through. So we'll cut through to this here, cut out, then we'll have to tidy up in here because it loses one bracket, one bumper mount, which is behind the arch anyway. Let's just cut this out and then you'll... we need to do is we'll tidy all this up at a later date, because now we're just showing you the cutting out way of things. I'll show you how we'll just I'll do this bit at a later date because that's a bit more where the skin's joined, so we'll just cut that off. That's it, another bit of nice Mustang deleted and gone. So basically we left that, so all I'll do now is trim this to a nice round edge. And we'll just show you here what we do. Basically we do that all the way round. I'm just sort of giving you an idea at the moment. And obviously these just all come out. Dress all that up there and weld it all up. Do you want to sit here for another hour while I carry on cutting? There you go. And what we do is clean all the metal up, and then we just weld that all the way around. We'll do any excessive splits up or cuts that we've done. Seal it up good as new. Ford would be proud of us. Maybe not.
So just showing you the rear of the Mustang. You can see we've got the protective film here. So this is the Raptor Guard. So once it's been cut, tucked and all put away, pop this on here and that just helps secure it and look after it so there's no rust or any stone chips or anything like that. And then the rear arch will be bolted on top, and you can see the rivet holes here as well. Now the rear suspension is all in, so it's running air ride, which is Praz's struts, and it will be running a 3P airlift management system to control it. We'll show you the front. Looking very nice and clean in there as well. This is going to be fantastic when it's done. Now the sides are all missing here, and the reason for that is once all the lines are fitted for the air ride, they'll be ran through here all the way and then into the boot itself, and that should give this car the look it needs. So as you can see, when it comes to air ride, it's not just fit some struts and some cables going through a car. There is a lot that actually goes into this. You do have to strip it just to hide all the cable. So the cable management is crucial in this part, and that's what Tim's doing at the moment. He's stripped everything out. The boot build is in there, so you can see the management system, the compressor, the air tank, the cables are running through. And if we make our way to the back, you can see in here, so we've got, this is the drainage pipe here, so that allows the pressure in the tank to be drained, and you've got an emergency fill there as well. And this will all be carpeted up here, so this will all be blocked off, and you'll still have boot space alongside the build there. So it's a, you know, a lovely display, but you can still keep the practicality of a boot. But yeah, a lot goes into this, it really does. And it's just brilliant that I can actually show you guys what goes in to building a car like this.
Right guys, I'm currently in the spray booth, so as you can see the extractor fans are on, but we've laid down the base coating on the kit itself, so all the arches have the base coat done and stuff like that. So we're going to be mixing up some more stuff, so the clear coat's got to go on and bring up the shine for them. This is just going to look phenomenal. I can't wait to show you guys the finishing result.
Well guys, that's a wrap down at Colour Kraft. A huge thank you to Dave and Tim and the rest of the team for showing us what it takes to build one of these Liberty Walk cars, and more importantly our Liberty Walk Mustang. So if you haven't already seen the last video where I speak about the kit and going through all the bits and bobs, make sure you head over and check that out. If you have, make sure to comment, like and subscribe with this video, and I will see you in part 3 where we show you the finished piece of our Liberty Walk Mustang. Thanks guys.